Titty. Bakayaku. What?
Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And no doubt this is ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's the Vampires.
As long as you win every single one of them.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
By Morientes.
And here's how it looks for Atletico. Alphonse Areola between the posts.
He's only like 20k.
Alongside Marcos Llorente in the centre of the park. And it's two strikers up front who look to provide the goal-scoring threat.
Sell someone.
Pogba taking charge defensively. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in. And it's Gabriel Jesus. High quality defending. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him? Got a bit of work to do. Getting to that.
Well, monster is a drug.
Marcos Llorente. Now with Jesus. Well, he's lost the ball.
No offense, Jake, you on drugs would be really funny. You're already a paranoid fuck anyway.
Pressing. Must take the lead here. And they remain locked.
They're all talking about me. Ah! I was scratching my balls.
Close to the target, but close isn't good enough, really.
Don't make me change it to Kieran said he caught me wanking, but actually I was scratching my balls. I wouldn't fuck you on Rohypnol. I wouldn't waste Rohypnol.
A chance to whip it in. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
And the winner is Benjamin Button. We can both agree on something. He's definitely a sex offender of some kind.
Can't use.
Now we just need you to go to the prison and find out.
Splendid tackle. And it's well done. Joris van Overeem.
You can't fiddle the tax man if you've got no job.
They know they need
You don't pay tax if you've got no job. Why do you think I don't fucking work? I ain't paying fucking tax.
And following the clearance, it will be a corner. It didn't happen for them. Determined defending.
A fat fucker with next gen. Fuck off.
And sloppy in possession from Atletico.
It's called I don't waste money on pointless shit like Spurs shirts.
Already at
They're pointless shit because in about 2 weeks they're going to be nil and void and you're going to be too fat to fit in them. And then who's going to be called fat? I've always been called fat. Doesn't matter to me, boy.
Options in the middle.
Yes, but at least I've got laid. Quite a lot. Let him not wash it for a week and find out. Nothing wrong with a bit of fish fingers for tea. As long as you don't go all the way up to the wrist.
And let's give credit to the defending.
But you like sausages, yeah? I might be fat, but you're borderline gay. I know, call me Bugs Bunny.
Vampires looking dangerous here. Cutting in, what can he do from this position? And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I
Do
think
do 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 do. And Jake doesn't know what one of them is.
Onto Jesus.
Someone being cranky.
Really good reflexes and danger averted.
I'm only as old as the woman I feel.
Delivering it.
So in that case, you must be dead.
Plenty of space for this Vampires attack.
You're only as old as the woman you feel. In that case, you must be dead.
I wondered if the keeper would have
Because you ain't feeling no woman.
problems in the end. Chouameni.
Who let the horse in?
Jonathan Klaus. Foden.
Ah, Cloppers.
Llorente. He's in behind.
Peter?
A goal here. Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Well underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick
I'm getting ass kicked because I'm not concentrating.
and he's got past his man. Able to get a body in the way. That is that for the first half here. This man will get most of the credit for his contribution. Back in business then. A lot to like about Atletico's first half performance, but still plenty of work ahead of them. This is looking threatening. Well, a corner and an opportunity from the set piece for Vampires to get back into it. Could be a chance to break here. And room now out on the flank.
He's clutching at straws.
It's still alive. Chance taken. There's his opportunity for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper.
It's only because of what people use them for.
Underway. 3-1 the score.
Hey, if you've got straws, there's too much evidence.
Jonathan Klaus. Chouameni. Gabriel Jesus. Can they convert? Gabriel Jesus comes up with a goal. Well, continuing with the action. Atletico well on top. This is starting to get out of hand. He's got space. And the referee blows for a foul.
That'll probably be you in your 40.
And closed down straight away. Marcos Llorente.
Ding ding, round one.
Committed challenge. Nelson. Demers. Strong but fair tackle.
English.
Now remaining.
Well, actually Latin.
Good tackle. It'll be a throw.
It's friendly, is what you expect.
Making progress.
You're just not friendly.
And this is Navas. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch.
Some people like that shit.
Foden.
Literally.
Llorente. Able to get a body in the way.
Some prefer it in the toilet so they can scoop it out.
Crossing opportunity.
And shove it up their own asshole.
Here's Gabriel Jesus.
It's called sharing is caring.
And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Homebrew.
He's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop and then the reaction. Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see.
The last chocolate fudge icing, mate.
Numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Just shit. What?
Oh, good looking run.
I didn't say cock, I shit.
And the danger is still there.
Fuck's sake.
Now he has his hat-trick. A simple
Obviously you must be thinking about them.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. A chance maybe from the wide position. Promising looking ball. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And they're making a change.
It's the joys of being a Spurs fan.
Timo Werner. He's going forward well here. Lovely work to get past his man. Llorente. Superb block.
There's not very many of them.
And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Will they profit from this situation?
Damn shame you can't fill your trophy cabinet.
Opportunity.
No.
A vital piece of last-ditch defending.
It's filled with a plaque saying you got a good stadium.
Marcos Llorente. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, they just never got going. People will point fingers towards the centre-backs and keeper, and to be fair, they've been poor.
It is the point. Your stadium's not even 4 years old.
There's been so much space for their opponents to operate in, and they've had a field day. The final whistle can't come
Exactly. If it wasn't a better stadium than most of the ones in the Premier League, obviously your fucking architect was shit.
Joris van Overeem. And good work from Atletico to win the ball back. And they couldn't keep possession.
Just like Harry Kane's hairline.
Llorente. Here's Gabriel Jesus.
You do realise Etihad's not going to stay as the Etihad. That's bought by someone, by a company. It's like a loan as a company. As soon as the company decides not to pay, no, it means no one wants to pay for the Spurs stadium, so they had to name it after themselves. Anfield was done way before all that shit.
Fourth official confirming that we'll have one.
Man City Stadium, they got that in like 2012.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. The lack of a game plan, too many players
Stamford Bridge has been around for ages.
around the pitch.
It's the new thing with new steerage, yeah. That's West Ham. Where did you think they were playing? Bloody White Hart Lane. Third. Well, I'm guessing you're forgetting that Crystal Palace is in London. They're still better than you. Doesn't matter where they are. Their fans aren't salty. If you can't give a shit, you need to go to the toilet. Or doctor. What have you done? Doesn't matter. There is only 4 positions in that league that matters. Whoever won it and the 3 that went fucking down. All the rest are pointless. No. Because the top 4 only matters. The top 4 only matters because Spurs got into it. You should have got green.
Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football.
Man, he was a better team than Spurs.
I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here.
Yes, you are. You didn't get kicked out, you just got kicked out of that tournament that time. Have you heard?
And they take on the Vampires.
Thanks, Derek.
Levy's paying 150 million
In the game quickly. Hitting the
into a
playing the ball forward,
fund
gaining possession.
for transfers and other things to do with Spurs. So in other words, Conte's got about 20 million and the other 130 is going on fucking shirts.
Well, what can the Vampires do from this position? An attack full of promise. Excellent defending.
Conte doesn't even know whether he wants to stay.
Real. Heung-min Son plays with Gareth Bale on the flank. It's two strikers up front who
Conte won't.
the goal-scoring threat.
Conte wants more than just to pick his players. That's why he left Chelsea. After winning them a trophy. Was because proves nothing. Jose Mourinho won the Champions League with fucking Porto.
And Real come away with it.
He could have, he just didn't give him enough fucking time. And trust the way he manages people.
Promising looking attack. Son in the centre. But he must get rid of the ball. Right over for now, it seems. Joris van Overeen. Laurent Jans. Makes his way in field. And slows down straight away. Bannon. Farouk Shafai. And he did well to cut it out. There's a slide rule pass. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Superb stop.
Bet you he peased.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Said Jimmy Savile.
And he keeps going. Demers.
You're not going to feel a thing because you're not
Van
alive.
Overeen. Mastery of the passing game.
How's your day been?
Pulls it back. Superb block. Gareth Bale. Zinedine Zidane.
Working down by yesterday.
Zidane. A terrific pass. Well, the first goal in any game, so important. And this one is come.
Oh no, I seen their vans down by the place down by us. So I thought they might have been down there.
Jans.
Lots of fingers in lots of pies, but not getting anyone done.
Dankerland.
I have a cup of tea, I do it tomorrow.
Jans.
I don't have the staff, they didn't fucking turn up.
Moving the ball effectively. The delivery towards the back.
Yes, it's golden goal, what do you expect?
Pulled by the goal, in actual fact.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have much less of the ball, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
This is where he does a Jake on you.
Nelson.
Levels it and then leaves.
Umpires moving the ball forward. What can they do from here?
Today? Against Callum? No, you said I don't leave anymore, I was just proving a point.
Zidane's way to start. Ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. So
That's nice.
So approaching half-time, and the visitors have a bit of work ahead of them. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
Putting his body on the line.
I got the ball, you blind bugger.
Produce a goal. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Barry Bannon. Zinedine Zidane.
Or he just stopped playing and stuck an elastic band on the pad.
Plenty of running room in the wide position. Well, good defending to stop a decent looking attack.
In other words, he scored 2 sweats. Long ball over the top and then run onto it.
Time here comes to an end.
What, your rebounds come back to your players?
After the first 45 minutes,
Fucking wish mine did.
away from being settled. Gareth Bale.
Mine normally go straight up and straight down to the goalkeeper's hands.
Barry Bannan. Good tackle. Spence. Dempsey. Holland has got the right idea with that pass. And now he must score. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining. Well, a second goal for them here. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And just has to remain calm. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
Tremendous ball played through. And reading it up. Could pull one back here. And he does. He's through.
That's not very nice.
The belief is back. Well, they get the ball moving again, and you sense the vampires believe in themselves again.
Certainly not very nice unless you get caught or they remember it.
Clint Dempsey. He's beaten his man. Cross played over, but no one can latch on to
Now you want Alzheimer's. It's a really, really quick hand job. That's the one. That's the badger. I can't fucking remember.
to pursue.
Too much shit on my mind.
Thwarted. Bale. Zinedine
There's only one way he knows what that sounds like.
can they counter.
My asshole!
It should be
You do realise if you're watching vibrators in porn, you're sad.
his second of the game.
Well, he's been
They've got fingers.
a constant threat to this side.
Nah, I don't want something I can't compete with.
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it.
I can compete with a Duracell battery. I don't fucking run out.
Son.
I recharge quite quickly.
Very much on. Dempsey. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. A little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next?
Run, you little man. Who puts Haaland in defence? That's just annoying. He's like fucking...
Over aim.
what's he doing now?
And the vampires unable to retain possession. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore.
It'll turn out it'll be Jake. It'll be another version of Jake.
And they hit on the break.
No, it'll be another version of Jake. It's you when squad battles beat you. Fucking robots!
Real chance. Another one. It's turning into an absolute demolition.
But if you lose to Callum, you break a TV.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed.
Well, you weren't winning if you caught up.
He come on no easy.
Yeah, and you should have never broke your TV, but still.
Bannan.
Yeah. If I wouldn't have been such a cunt, you wouldn't have been you.
Dempsey. Takes it on. And just over the bar. Really good effort.
Where are you getting them figures from?
Just 10 minutes remaining here. Dangerous looking attack. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Could be a chance to break here. And a good looking ball.
You're watching the wrong porn.
He's blocked it. And they're making a change. And how about the short corner? He cuts it back. Not out of the wood yet. Well, goal kick. Just as it was looking promising.
Yeah, problem is you got to play like 10 fucking games.
Possession changes hands. The interception there. They've got the right idea with that pass. The attack carried promise, but petered out. Nice looking pass.
I'm playing like fucking donkey.
Challenge. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given.
Ter Stegen.
And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Ter Stegen's Adidas wonders up.
Played in almost every department.
Who shit? Sad fuck. No, he's coming Friday. Because I was the one who paid him. Sounds about right. Logan Paul. In other words, Matthew and Logan.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect day.
Curry Man.
Getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by
E.T.
partner Stuart Robson. And getting ready for a
E.T. phone cunt.
contest. It's Borough, and they take on the Van.
No, E.T. phone cunt. End up getting Curry elite.
You can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team
The truth is, she asked him for some pita bread.
Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, warned by the referee, but not cautioned.
I think he's got that absolutely right. You don't want to be throwing cards about left, right and centre.
Demers. Happy to take on the shot. Making sure it didn't get past him. Well, from Stuart,
Who's that guy?
it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Yes, they do.
Mandragora.
If they didn't, they'd die.
Know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout.
Depends on the human.
What do you see from him, Stuart?
Well, he's their leading goal scorer because his space awareness in play areas is so good. He just has that knack of knowing
Are you just listing animals you want to fuck?
And he takes it away. Taking the bench
Yep.
of his opponent.
Part the feathers and stick it in.
Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but.
No, we couldn't.
Chance here, and don't these fans know it?
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
They'd have to find proof of it happening.
Three.
And by the way you're talking, it means you fucked a chicken.
The ball first, and he's unlucky there.
Dirty bastard.
Too much on it.
Not only do you turn women into men,
The vampires exploiting the room on the flank.
you fuck chicken.
By the bar. Back in play here. Not away completely. And in the end, no damage done. Tremendous ball played through. Oh, moving it.
Was it a clucking good time?
So a corner here.
If he was sat there, surely he wouldn't be able to score.
Well, really stout defending there. Off the line.
Run, Nielsen! Run, Nielsen!
Unable to keep the ball.
No, I will never.
And space here on the flank.
It doesn't call me. I fat, the only thing that calls me is donuts.
Well, such a high degree of difficulty. Not
Who's a fanny now?
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Nah. No. Fannies are useful. He's...
the arrests from over 8
No, he's a sperm his mum should have swallowed.
teamers. Jans. The attack
That'll be
continues,
Nirvana.
making considerable progress. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it.
No, that's Maybelline.
Could be threatening. Well able to close down the shot. That's an important piece of defending.
Look up the meaning of Nirvana. Oh yeah, I forgot that. I mean, you'd have to spell it.
And timed his challenge magnificently.
What do you have? No school education. No, I think they said the Spacia.
Throw in here.
There's a Spacia.
Well, there it is. The visitors have completely dominated the game in the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It's certainly no less than
You a button basher, I'm guessing, on wrestling.
to win that final third now.
A real promise shown by the vampires. And what a magical save it was!
Never.
Corner kick played in.
No, he
The
didn't.
defender, that will suit you.
That's a computer game. He wouldn't have never tapped in real life.
Oh, he's missed, but
Maybe a phone tap.
by a margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that.
Never that. He might tap your ass.
Lucky there.
Oh, in with a chance.
Louis!
A goal! The opening statement of the match.
Broby, broby.
And now they can celebrate. So Borough restart the game. A wake-up call for their players, perhaps.
No.
Can they find a response? Well, he's given us away. Sloppy in possession from Borough. Nelson.
It's when you hear voices of the dead you've got to worry about.
Puts the far post. What a lovely strike.
You don't want to know what I hear.
Oh, with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
I've had 2 hours sleep in 2 nights. Go! Broby, Broby. Mr. Blubber Blubber. I go to bed at 12. I fall asleep at about 4. Get up about 6. Now, painful is realising you've got to wake up and deal with him. Nah, mortifying seeing your mum dead in a coffin. That's just fucking creepy. Yes, I would fuck your mum in a coffin. Well, they look well comfy. They probably don't break as easy as beds. Yeah. Don't know whether she'll be out by then, but still. She was supposed to be out today and then she started bleeding again. No, I haven't been sleeping because I just don't sleep. And hospitals don't agree with me. No, it's not creeping me out, it's more the last time I seen someone in that state, it was my old man and he didn't fucking come out. And I also, my old man, I also got the whole, he's fine, he'll be home tomorrow. And then I get a phone call at like 2 in the morning, so my body goes, don't go to sleep, you'll miss the phone call. Yep. Yeah. They still fucking tried. No, they still tried. I could have sued. I didn't find out until after we fucking burnt him, when I could prove it, that they fucking thingy, because my brother didn't fucking tell me. Ah, my brother just... I told him to fuck off too. Like full on fuck off. You waste the space. Yes, but I don't ask for fucking help from anyone. And the problem isn't fucking her, it's fucking him. Yeah, the problem is you do that, he go back complain and you don't get the shit that comes with it. Come on, you should have seen the amount of shit I got for telling him that fucking, when he was a religious Bible basher, that Noah was no better than a fucking than a fucking murderer and all this lot, because he chose to kill the whole human race and just save all the animals. Like the first imprintation wasn't a fucking mistake. It depends which way you look at it, right? Yes, but then he also said that he gave man his own mind to make his own choice. Yes, and that, yeah, but then you've got people saying that being gay isn't a choice. You're either like that or you're not. You can't help what you're into. So,
He thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
depends whichever way you want to look at it.
Nelson. He cuts in from the wing.
Nah, it's bloody... It's not even one of those fucking things though. It's just... There's a bug.
Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself.
Did you see him punch the ground after Harry Maguire punched him, kicked him in the head?
Substitution here.
He threw a full-on baby tantrum on the floor. Yes, but surely...
20 minutes remaining.
No, it's like, you know you're being filmed, surely you don't fucking look like a fucking 2-year-old who spat his dummy out.
Possession one.
Surely you'd get up and just fucking tell the guy off or something. Not fucking roll around on the floor punching the ground like you're a fucking... just dropped your favourite fucking teddy.
Pogba. Well, it's set up for him, but not seriously troubling.
I seen the video and went, what the fuck?
Belotti. Careless in possession. A quarter of an hour remaining here.
The world's fucked up anyway.
Yours van Overeen. Some options at the back post here.
Some parts of religion, I can see the who are pointing at, but some of it, most of it's a pile of crap.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0.
No man can ever say they're not religious. Because I've never not heard of a man not going, oh my God, during sex. Oh God, oh God. Yeah, he's the one that visibly prays in his room with his hands together. Thinking about how he can torture the nuns. Yeah, that's the only reason they're silent.
Has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart. Decent effort there.
I will not disobey the Lord. Oh fuck, I got an erection for a man.
And back with Herrera.
Yeah, but 90% of wars are to do with fucking religion.
Possibilities inside the box.
Yeah. The Afghan war was about flipping...
Goalkeeper.
Gulf War was another one. Rain, storms and all are deemed acts of God
Good for the counter-attack.
by insurance companies and all that lot.
Here. Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Marco Reus with the corner. And unable to hit the target. Goal kick here.
Yeah, but
That's just the way the insurance company's not paying out. But,
but he did enough to stop him scoring.
I get it with some insurance companies. I've just got to live next to a volcano. I want to cover my things against fire. No, you live next to a volcano. Fuck off. You live by a place that's famous for flooding. I want to cover my house for water damage. Fuck off.
Said so. Well, I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I can't believe what I've just seen.
You don't see me saying I live by a tree. I want to cover my
What a miss that is.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here. And
house because of damage by wood.
You're absolutely right.
I did a lot of Afghan rugs.
Excellent. Full of energy.
a real promise shown by the Vampires.
I'm Elite 1. Maybe this week I'll stay there. Bloody useless shit. No. Stop using all my contracts. It's not a TLC then if you've got to pin them. TLC should be you have to go up ladder. Ah, me manager's out the contract. What the... I'd rather not. Too much money and expenses for lawyers.
Hello everyone and a warm welcome. We're at the King Power Stadium in the East Midlands for this one. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson, and getting ready for what should be potentially thrilling action here. It's the Foxes versus the Vampires.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
They're illegal in WWE. Especially to the head.
Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
And here's how the lineup looks for Foxes. Manuel Neuer between the posts.
Timothy.
China plays with Leon Goretzka in the centre of midfield, and it's two strikers.
Drafoy.
The goal-scoring threat.
Openda.
And a goal it is.
Yay, and meaning. He's the meaner.
The onus is on the Foxes to erase the damage done by that concession.
I see Mrs. Brown's boys isn't coming back out again for a while. Yeah, something happened and now they're not doing it till next year now.
Cancelo to Haaland. Joao Cancelo. Here's De Bruyne.
No De Bruyne, no De Bruyne. Bad De Bruyne.
At times they make passing look easy. They've got to the wing.
I'd hate to be good to one though. No.
Now the delivery.
He scores the 2 goals to win him the title and then flipping Pep Guardiola goes, right, you can leave now. Nope. You're not in my plans for next season. You need to find a new club.
Ikoma Lois Openda. Good work from the Foxes to get the ball back.
No, but it's still a bit of a... That's like fucking Son winning Spurs the first trophy for fucking how many years, every years it is, and then fucking Conte going, right, you're not in my plans, fuck off.
Was failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in.
That would be quite funny then.
Ruben Diaz.
We got trophy, now get rid of best player.
Joao Cancelo.
No, best player. Best player in space.
The Foxes moving the ball.
Without doubt.
What can they do from here? Haaland. Long way out. And keeping it out.
He's that good, he makes Harry Kane look world class.
To deliver it accurately. Well, they can keep possession now. Yes.
It's that whole thing, you can train a donkey to drink, but you can't make him drink.
Well, the hosts have dominated the flow of the game.
Take Son out of that team and Harry Kane doesn't have the supply.
But they need to be more clinical if they are to get this equaliser.
Son's the one that constantly looks for Harry Kane.
And played short.
Everyone else just goes, ah, we can manage.
Rodri takes the shot. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted.
Well, there's the confirmation. That was nowhere near to crossing the line, was it?
Taken short.
The problem is with Spurs, they're gonna bloody come unstuck at some point. I'm surprised one of the big boys in the bloody Premier League or League One or something like that hasn't pushed Levy to sell some.
What an important piece of defending. Oh, what's he
Surprised Man City hasn't. But then
Rodri.
Spurs haven't been in the bloody top two, so Man City's probably not worried about him. I guarantee you, if Tottenham get in the top two, one of the big four will put money in for fucking Son.
It's with Van Overeem.
Not much.
Well, Vampires looking dangerous here.
Yes, but his contract isn't as high as some
And in
in
strikes
the
it.
Prem.
Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending.
Kane's English.
For the goal kick.
English players are always worth more. I got a funny feeling Kane gets just as much,
Axel Witsel.
if not more.
Beautifully disguised ball. And the task is to remain focused. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Oh, he likes to run at them to try to block.
All I can say is
The attempt to
what Son should be doing is shaking Mane's hand and going, thank you for knocking Salah off his perch for a couple of months. Nah, that loss to Senegal in the bloody AFCON fucked him.
Goretzka. Haaland. And the keeper more than alive to it.
Well, he tried to be clever, but he just didn't get enough on it. That's a comfortable shot.
And throwing himself up the ball.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And deciding to go short with this one. Rodri. Here's Goretzka. Could play it in. Oh, surely. Excellent block.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean? The fact that he didn't... I think what hit him more was the fact that he ended up being sixth in the penalty takers and didn't even get to take one.
Not to be too blunt. What a save.
It's just like... but everyone has a dip in form.
Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins.
Just depends on whether he signs that new contract with Liverpool or not.
Goretzka has it now. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? But just like that, possession changes hands.
Yeah, it's not about that. You know, like Levy's tight-fisted.
And unable to keep poise.
Liverpool have a model where that was where the problem come with Wijnaldum. After
Playing with
they've got a certain
control.
wage cap on players of a certain age.
Defending. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Must take the lead here. Defensive resilience to shut them down.
You Liverpool? No.
Demers.
We're not United, we're not Man City, we don't buy has-beens. To be quite honest, if I was Conte or bloody Arteta, I'd be paying the 78 million. Neymar. But then he's not going to go to a club. He might go to Spurs because they've got bloody Champions League, but it's not going to go to fucking Arsenal. To be honest, they didn't bottle it at all. Yeah, but if you think about it, in the middle of in the middle of November, they were in the fucking relegation zone. And after they got rid of Aubameyang, I thought, oh, they're never going to get fucking Europe or anywhere near Europe because they've just sold their fucking top scorer. He was doing great for fucking Arsenal, lad. The problem is, it was just... Yeah, something like that, but I don't think it was just that. There had to be more going on backstage for... That just seems a bit... I don't think it was the bad run of form. I think something went on that wasn't released. Like maybe he didn't come back from his mum's late. He came back from something else. Maybe he come back. He come back a day late from bringing his mum back or something like that. He had special dispensation for a certain amount of days. He come back a day late. He would have probably just got fined. I doubt the fact he got stripped of captaincy says something else went on. Your mic sounds like you're going through tunnel. How can't you? How did you manage to break into the headset? Huh? I didn't hear. What? I don't have my heads. To be honest, I think you need wireless with the way you damage cables. Dang, he missed. He just scored own goal and then missed with a header. Now 2-2. Against Haaland, they have no chance. With fucking Silvers.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed
Haaland's team of the season against a bunch of silvers.
Well, that is now to nullify the
Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, Dennis. Dennis!
untidy on the ball.
Prime moments, Blackman.
Kevin De Bruyne. And it's Dennis. Nicely
For fuck's sake, Dennis.
De Bruyne. Ikoma Luis Openda. Now he must favour the cross. Straight from Neuer in goal. Well, that's it for the
I really don't want extra time. Crippling depression.
So back at business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? Joris van Overen.
What's happened? This messaging me this late normally means something.
Can he give them the assist? And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
And then fucking Haaland scores.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and the finish is really well taken, because he judges the flight of the ball, uses the right technique, and then makes such good contact. That's a clever
That's
goal.
ridiculous. Someone was vaping in the fucking toilets.
And no shortage of entertainment. 3-2.
Yeah. And fucked her chest up.
Kevin De Bruyne.
So now they're doing obs and all this like because their chest's
Luis
tight.
Openda. It's with van
So-
Overen. De Bruyne now.
I smoke vapors. Because I can't smoke a fucking fag.
Van Overen. And you're breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Well, there it is. The hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
No, they want to shag this vape, mate.
Tremendous intuition to
Not
win.
themselves. Yeah, to complain that it's smoking.
And he went strongly in for the challenge, and the result is a throw-in.
And if we smell when we get it back, you will not be getting a new one.
Dispossessed. Throw-ins given.
I can understand certain places, but fucking a hospital is like...
And he takes it
There's
on.
bound to be people in there with fucking chest problems.
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back.
Probably on bed rest, can't leave the ward.
Terrific save.
Fucking Neuer.
Top-class save. He read it so well.
Can I smoke out the window, sir?
Still not clear. Well, nothing comes of it. First period of extra time completed. 15 minutes left, and then it's
I need my nicotine patch. Yeah, their solution is do obs and give Nix a pump.
take the shot.
It's like, So it was probably a nurse then.
Good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted.
We're not looking into it. Yep.
Well, extra time continues. We're into the
No. What do you mean?
De Bruyne.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Joris van Overeem. De
She'd
Bruyne.
get a fucking fired.
And this is a voice. What has done that one? Royce taking this one. Not away completely. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt.
They're losing 3-2 to a bunch of cunts. Yes.
Goretzka. And
No.
Witsel with it. Delightful pass.
Cap
Goretzka.
was covered in cum.
And players waiting in the centre.
Fuck's sake. Do I have to repeat knee crease?
Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Ikoman
Aren't we
losing
all?
it.
It's funny though.
Well, getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. De Bruyne.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. To be quite honest, to fuck my brother, he should probably have to be right out of his fucking face in the first place.
And Witsel with it. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Well, high quality defending. Moving forward effectively.
He's got every bloody team of the season for fucking. He's got Suarez. He's got well, it's a computer, but
And that's it.
Suarez and all the fucking team of the season is from Bundesliga and Nkuku.
Well,
And
Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated. But the
you've been 2 hours. Turn it off.
they need to back.
I just lost 3-2 to a bunch of robots after extra time. Problem is, Liverpool's in that conversation, aren't they? Which is the annoying part. Any player that comes up now because of full Liga Tots and Ben Yedder and Lucas Paqueta's in. And Ganussi. Have you seen Footgoat Gaming's Facebook page? Filing cabinet 3. Yeah, there is. Sometimes they do it like 5 players from one league and 5 players from another. I'd rather bloody she was in with you, Bush though. No, my fucking brakes on my car's decided to fucking go. Yeah, sounds like a fucking squealing banshee. Which is fine, but the garages aren't getting fucking back to me. Yeah. No thanks. Mini fridge. 45 quid, fuck off. No, I have like an actual fridge. I don't have a mini fridge, I have one of them small fridges. Lenovo, all in one, no thanks. Who'd pay £2,000 for a hot tub that needs fucking work? I don't know many of them, sorry. He's not dumb. He's not... No, he's not dumb, he's just lazy. If it's something he wants or something he wants to do, he's just brainy as fuck, but... for a person with his disabilities. It's the only one he's going to get. How do I put it? They make out that he's 15 and all this stuff and he needs all this shit. His brains are elsewhere and he plays it. So it's a bit of... if he applied himself, he could be fucking... he could be quite fucking good, but he just won't unless it's something that he really wants to do. Yeah, I'm used to that, I grew up with it. It's just a little version of my brother. Yes, but you're not allowed to, what's the word I'm looking for? Murder's frowned upon. And so is violence. Yes, and then people are called, what the word am I looking for? Oh, I wish I had 85 quid. That'd be better desk. Not now, what's this? You really... have you ever seen a film called Snatch? Have you ever heard of it? You need to watch it. It's about a pile of Irish gypsies.
And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And if this
Yeah.
game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's the
You really need to watch it.
take on the villains.
Brad Pitt as an Irish pikey.
Team that dominates midfield will be
Going, do you want to buy some dags?
and that for me
Dags, dags.
today.
Any dags? Angelina Jolie's ex-husband. You really are a sad cunt if you don't know who she is. She fucking fine. Apparently. Not my type. It's back and it laughs. Bye, can you smell it in your room?
Possession and patience, the watchword. Maher.
That wasn't shit. He was going in there for a Tommy Tank.
Vinicius. Ihataren.
No, you'd know if he went in there for a sniff.
Keeper in control.
Because it'd be a... Oh, where did Callum go? He's running around the house. He's cleaning. What's he doing? For champs, they're not sweaty anymore.
Short here. Has a go. And the keeper.
There's a ball and it moves really quickly.
Well, still behind here, only due to some terrible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time they keep playing on the pressure like this.
Depends what you sniff, mate. I'm streaming. I can't exactly...
Showing fine vision. Might really be able to trouble them here. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Well, clattered away. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping.
Cheeky cunt.
Demons. Jans. I'll say this looks promising.
Huh? Kuntz was a German footballer that played in the Euros, wasn't he?
Oh, they've lost it.
Because the commentator got fired.
On and on he goes.
And he certainly wouldn't be saying that if he'd been sniffing.
Adam Maher.
No, it's a sucker crack.
Organiser, but not passing it consciously.
It's a jar of dirt, honestly.
And space to cross it.
I've just got visions of Callum doing Jack Sparrow's run through the house after sniffing. With a jar of fucking salt.
Mohamed Ihataren. An encouraging villain's move. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And not cleared away properly. Oh, good play.
What?
For a save. And a goal. It looks easy when you can put them
No, I've seen it.
So back underway following the equaliser. Plenty of room in the wide area.
You probably did do that though. With the jar of cocaine. Wouldn't you? It was not sand. It was Tinkerbell's bum fluff. He's Johnny Depp. He is worth a lot of fucking money.
Running room in the wide position.
Not yet, she ain't.
Waiting in the centre.
He wouldn't be able to afford the lawyer he's got if he didn't have fucking money. Mr. Buttersworth.
It might be on for them. Making high pressure
Rotten bottom.
from here.
I told you, if you want to get him a girlfriend, you're going to have to send him on that show on Netflix.
2-1 is the scoreline.
No! No! It's called Love on the Spectrum.
Using the space on the flank. Crossing towards the bottom. And the keeper making sure there are no scraps for them to beat on.
No, I'm not. I haven't been fucking tested. They refused.
Well read to win possession back.
First of all, if you just said you got dyspraxia, which is part of it, which puts you on the fucking spectrum. You can't write your name. It's 4 fucking letters. It's not like it's Aberdeen Hilda Muttengidden.
Taken by the referee. Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
You can't. Oh. Nearly, but it was either choke up or spit all over my fucking computer. I'd rather fucking die. Why did Laura put you on a promise, did she?
Joris van Overeem.
It wasn't a question. Yeah.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Rewind.
Who's going to get at the end of it? Still could be dangerous. Not testing the keeper at all.
But she doesn't talk in absolutes.
So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said.
Is that right? Depends. Does your nan have balls? Or is she your uncle? Is what you'd say if she was trans. No, it's Pembroke Dock, mate.
And into the second half. Let's see if the vampires can turn this game around.
Yes, no. Do. Toys R Us.
Capitalise there. Oh, bruising past him.
That's ridiculous. No, I did not. Ooh, I'm getting fed. Yummy!
Chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate.
Now give me the rest of my fucking food. Or I burn your house down and eat your dogs.
Adam Maher.
Dogs. Oh, for no, dogs.
Not part of the script.
Dogs. Dogs.
Well, no question about this. As you can see, this will go down as an own goal.
No, he's not a bender, he's a Spaniard. Which is pretty much close.
Nicely cut out.
Dogs. I've got a big jar of dogs.
Well, a decent position for the villains.
Dogs, dogs, dogs.
And let's give credit to the defending.
Dog.
Not giving him any breathing.
Dog. Can I buy some dogs?
Overeem.
Dogs. Dags.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball
Dags.
and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of that
Juan.
as the game goes on.
No, I'm not Fanny at all.
Good looking.
She's got weird feet.
And the keeper rushing to deny him.
Well, you're definitely not one then.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Can he deliver it without...
Creating you.
And the problem not completely solved.
Poor world.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Careless in possession.
I told you, if you go into your spank bag, turn yourself onto mute.
Maher.
We don't want to know where you keep your paw.
Keeper got there.
Don't need to download porn. It could be a love letter from Logan.
On they go again. And the villains beginning to run away with this.
That would explain why she was interested in you. Neither one of you could understand each other.
On the flank. Is it going to be?
Quite easily. We're used to reading idiot.
The current scoreline 4-2.
I can talk, but you can't say dags. Dags!
Nelson. Nelson.
Yes, you are. A dag!
Into the box. Not the best clearance.
Yeah, dag! Dag!
And the keeper got there.
Dag! Pikey boxer from Snatch. Do you want to buy some dags? Well, I used to be.
Renato Sanchez.
Well, you can really sense the frustration building around the stadium. They've been so poor today, way below their usual standard.
I put him underneath the patio with the dags.
Well, he's lost the ball.
Said chap.
Wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
That's more like a wiener. Small wiener.
Renato Sanchez.
Depends. Is it against two Dannies? You really do get annoyed about that, don't you? There's always a reason you got pissed off and annoyed with it. Isn't that the nickname for people from Downton Abbey? First of all, did you just call him a cunt gobbler? That's not exactly an insult. Unless you were gay.
10 minutes to go then. Might be able to get in now.
I'd have to ask Laura how much he wants anal to know whether that statement's fact or not. To know whether he wants it too much.
And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Renato Sanchez with it now. Fruitful looking attack. Oh, goodness me, on the post. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? The players waiting in the centre.
Oh, Bradley!
Opportunity.
Is what he says every time he's...
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay
You like being the meat sandwich, don't you?
gets on
between Brad and Jap.
Keeper with great technique. Wasn't it a
You're no. You're happy. You're only there and happy if Ali's got your tits out, and then they can do whatever the fuck they want to you. As long as I get to see old Palmy.
Falconelli. Joris van Overeem. So 2 minutes of stoppage
I
time.
got his 97. It's shit.
Ikoma Sakenda. Well timed tackle. Vinicius. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history. Vinicius.
No, he's on drugs. Who's been watching Harry Potter? You're not scared. Ooh. Hello. 84 player pick. Now. No idea. I haven't clicked on it. And there's Iago Aspas. An 84 and an 87 rated team. Fuck that shit. An 87 will cost you stupid money. Ooh, Conference League. Matthew. Not after the last time. Ah. Is that what's the problem with your knees? Well, with the last one, he had to get all the flour and tell her to fart and give him a clue. Yeah, preview packs have gone. It's because you're an idiot. You should be in this little room with the fucking PC going. And all the other shit. I know. I don't need a fan. I just open the fridge. Nice cold air. I've also got windows. I want to get an 18-year-old with big tits that owns a pub, but we can't all have what we want. Sure he knows I make that joke all the time. '84 rated. I tell you now, 83 team of the season, yeah. Or team of the week. You're understalling yourself. Ollie, 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 tits in a trolley. Sitting on the grass, playing with his ass. Oh, what a wonderful thing. Why? penalty! Bye, Max. Why wouldn't you? He goes for hours. And he doesn't ask for much in return. He just wants you to wax your asshole. No, fuck the crack, just the back. That was a sack of shit. I don't know. You'd have to ask Callum. I've never had it done. That sounds like something you'd do. For a day? Everything you say sounds like a sex joke. It's because you're not getting any. You're welcome. You should have said, I would have said it sooner. Glad shit, what the fuck? His name's just Sheet. But not even gonna ask. That just sounded wrong. It's not a microwave. It's a cheap fanny. But he'd probably still play Xbox. You made sex noise. And I said he'd probably still play Xbox. Though you need help. You seem quite lost. And out of my 84 I got crippling depression. A choice between Carrasco, Civic or Croix. Croix. Tony. No, Croix. I get the double. Fuck it. That's what she said. I am not doing the Liga Tots 4 for a fucking draft town. It's pointless. Not really. The other day I got 3 wins on an online one, and my packs were worth like just that's time and effort on drafts. Just but you've got you got a player pick at 23. '84 plus La Liga. Which one? I have no gold rares willing to get rid of for La Liga players that aren't going to fit in my team. But you've got EC, what's it called, it's out now as well. Very pissed. I was singing along. If you have to, Jake. But we don't want to hear, you call that a finger? My daddy's cock's bigger. Do I have to get, you know? No, you've said it to you know. You said something and you went, my daddy's cock's bigger. Yeah, what was even worse was I played along. You didn't like it when I kept going, you know, it's only on a Tuesday, you know. So I think you got... To which I replied with, I haven't seen you, Mum, I don't know whether I'd slam her. No, you went, come up with something original, and you went, that was my dad. All over my back. And I swear I said I scraped it off and used it as toothpaste. No, I hadn't gone off. I was laughing too much. I had to bloody put the mic down. I seriously have a fucking problem. There's no way. I emptied the bin this morning. There's 12 cans in my fucking bin. Yep. No, this is... I'm gonna have one of them anyway, I might as well fucking enjoy it. Look, not all fat people are jolly. That's just racist.
Hi everyone, just an absolutely splendid day for football.
Yep.
Looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position.
Now spell that word.
By Stuart Robson and getting ready for what could be potentially thrilling action here. It's football friends and they take on the vampires. Oh, a nice looking
I want to eat a cupcake, I'll eat the whole fucking shelf.
so back in business.
But only if it's on your fucking ass.
Appropriate answer.
You've got a big parcel shelf.
Diogo Jota.
When you stand up, I reckon I could stack 3 monsters on the back of it.
And it's Gabriel Jesus.
I can't help it, it's a fatty.
Opportunity, but it was quality. Goal kick.
And you keep going on about me being fat and old, but hey yo.
Well, that pass easy on the eye. He just needs to keep a cool head. And a goal here.
You do, you've got your mother's shelf. I could probably stack cans on it. I have done. I gotta get my fluid intake somehow.
And teammates to play it to. Struggling to keep the
Well, you've got about 6 weeks because he's moving to fucking England.
succeeded in keeping
Banbury or something. In a country far, far away. Up a motorway and over a few hills.
speculative effort here. Well, tremendous block.
Geography was never your strong point.
And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now
Nor was school, but there you go.
situation.
Now, there's nothing wrong with your biology.
But not quite good enough.
Kieran's coming, knocking on the door.
Keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
I told you what to do. Pull your trousers down and pretend to have a shit. I'm a Canute.
Dangerous looking attack. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper.
Yes, but that would mean you'd have to have extremely good timing with how quick milk goes through you.
This attack looks highly promising, but really sticking to the task defensively and breaking at pace with menace. And he takes on the
What
short.
you want to do
The puzzle
is
pieces
get some
together,
heshy sauce,
no goal.
mix up a batch that looks like shit.
Countered with great speed. That deserves a goal.
It's that chocolate sauce you get in Tesco's that looks like fucking baby shit. You add a couple of bit of sweet corn in it,
Vinicius Junior.
and you put it on a windowsill to dry in an airlock bag,
Here's Greener.
and then you drop it on his foot.
That's a quality pass.
No, it's not. That's like saying a he-she should be called a she-he.
Not in the bag, this one just yet.
A he-she.
Possibilities for football brains.
Basically, Logan if she had both parts at the same time.
Dinos. Oh, the perfect ball now. How about this? And the pass not quite accurate enough. And the throw in then. And a bad touch like that usually will mean giving the ball.
Surely you should be. Surely you'd be curious.
It's with Vinicius Junior.
On what colour she picked.
Gabriel Jesus. And he's through here.
She might.
Step defending there. Off the line.
And there it is. The away side haven't had as much of the ball.
The question is, did you test the water to know she was actually a woman to start off with? Or are you sure you just went chatting up a man?
Joris from Overeem. Crossed into the penalty area. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing.
Or he bought coins like some sad cunt.
Tremendous goal.
Or he paid someone to do his foot champs for him.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area. But should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
And there it is. 3-1 the current scoreline here.
It's not an inform, it's a team of the season.
Fine tackle. Has a go. And a really powerful effort, but just over the top.
What is his normal rating of his card?
Leon Bailey. A fine reading of the situation. The half-time almost upon us, and playing away from home isn't bothering them in the slightest. Stuart, have a
If you can't find out about son, ask about his daughter.
Derek. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand.
Sun Yun Minj.
The scoreline. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, beautiful! Anticipated perfectly, and didn't he just? So the current scoreline, 4-2.
That's not 8.
A really top-notch piece of defending. And there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Joris from Overeem. Firing it towards goal. Keeper had work to do. Who can he pick out?
The same time as Benjamin Mendy.
And the danger clear. The first half here comes to an end. Well, that pass
23rd of March.
So underway in the second half, and football friends have a real mountain to climb. Nelson. Now can they make something happen? The pass could do damage. A goal! How about that? He's
Do. I think I've had enough energy drinks so you can play this game properly.
performance by the back players. This is turning into a trouncing.
So it's not Pornhub you wank over.
Fielding on the
It's Sun's cards. What is it that does it for you? Is it the dodgy bowl haircut or is it the slanties?
really bright looking attack. Vinicius.
Ah, you want Roger Rabbit.
And now with Pulisic. Well, an opportunity.
Is it because his teeth are a bit like a horse's jaw?
Well, he did everything right except score. His movement was really good. It deserved a goal, really.
Who calls their horse cock off?
Nelson.
Surely you'd name it nay, not today.
Can he make it count? Oh, that is a
No, he fucking can't.
And just losing
Have that. Get on the floor. Now back.
And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Jesus.
Yummy.
And Bailey. Taking the better of his opponent.
Bum bum ba-dum bum.
Asensio.
Meow.
And a good tackle. And the advantage accrues to the attack.
Run, you little man.
And they know they need to stop him.
Do you know Liverpool's signing Dillett?
Is it going to be? He can't hold on to it.
107 million.
Nothing untoward happened.
107 million because Juventus want Minamino.
Marco Asensio.
It's nearly as funny as Neymar's going to Newcastle.
Oh, that'll be a free kick.
No, it is happening.
Referee might well have been tempted.
He's best friends with that fucking Guerrero that they signed.
Not a good pass.
I am not giving you my years. I know they're fucking huge, but still.
Tackle really. And now a throw in.
It's them things that's between your brain and your testicles.
Running with the ball confidently. And that's fantastic goalkeeping.
That's not a stomach. That's a plate.
It in. Comes to nothing in the end.
And you can't tell me I'm wrong, I've seen you do it. Stick food on your stomach and then pick it off. And use your stomach as a plate.
Chance to cross.
My belly button's fucking huge. I'd lose food. Fat people don't like do well with losing food.
Pulisic. Diogo Jota.
You can't get to your shelf, it's on the back of you. I don't know how you'd fucking reach.
Jota now.
I spied a monkey!
A close offside decision as they were threatening. And into the last
It's a pimple.
Now Casemiro.
When you squeeze it, the
See if something comes of it.
pus comes out.
Vital intervention.
That's what he said. You're on about pimple popper.
Made sure nothing came of that. Crossing possibilities.
TV show where they pop zits
Can he
and
finish?
shit.
And there it is. A goal.
Yeah.
But will it be purely consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been
Nicky
able
can
to.
sit there and watch it all fucking day.
The scoreline we've seen all that often. 5-3.
It's fucking disgusting.
Tremendous challenge.
One more. No, you've had it once. Deal with it.
Position. And just 5 minutes remaining.
There's plenty of series of it there. There's like 12.
Pulisic. Marco Asensio. Oh, breezing past him. Could reduce the deficit. Oh dear. That moment might come back to haunt them. And badly.
You sense that
Why
they're
not?
going if they're to turn this around. They simply haven't been at the races today.
Laurent Jans. Demers. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Takes it on.
It puts me to sleep in the middle of the fucking day. It doesn't need to be 3 in the morning. Puts me right back to when I was 8.
And dealt with that ball.
Them shit graphics.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
So it'd be perfect for you because you're always in the mood. You are. You're either happy, angry, or I want to smash my fists against something. That's not anger. Anger is going, ah! Not going, ah, boo! You do? Yes. You're grumpy. You can go from being grumpy to being happy in the space of 2 seconds, and then want to smash the place up 2 seconds later. All because you're winning. No, it's not a fortnight. It's in one day. To be fair, you should probably not play Fortnite. You break too much shit. It's not truth, it's truth. So your TV worked perfectly fine. It's supposed to have moving pictures, not just be bright light. I wouldn't know, I've got fucking 2 different ones, it's really fucking weird. Especially when no lights are on by you.
Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got.
I tell you what you don't want.
Here in the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis,
A
is
broken TV.
We're fully convinced this game will live up to the billing. It's the Vampires.
Exactly, you don't want another one.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
He didn't break it.
And room to roam for Vampires on the wing. That's not a bad ball.
Who's skipper? Why did you put it in him?
Comes.
Laura's getting lucky.
So far a restart the game. A wake-up call for their players, perhaps. Can they find a response? Crisp tackling.
Well, it is. He'd finally be off FIFA.
And a final pass. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, nothing untoward happened.
Oh, Van Basten! Oh, Van Basten!
Scorer using width to good effect.
Fucking De Bruyne!
Dempsey.
Harry Maguire!
And it's with Inigo Martinez. And that is offside.
People shouting sex sounds.
Openda.
There is actually a Man United fan that done that and got fucking dumped.
Joris van Overeen. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from the free kick.
My name's not Sue, who's Sue? Hang on, that's my mum's name! Sorry, I slipped up. I thought she was a very, very old version of you.
Well, that's a free kick. He'll want to forget all.
No, because half of her would be her father.
Teammate, that's a real waste.
Kerr skewers. Nelson. Jans.
Lucky daddy.
It's with van Overeen. Well, the keeper is happy.
Crossbar challenge!
Well, that would certainly have put
I
them
fell over.
with only a one-goal lead.
I think I drunk.
They'll be able to relax.
Drug test that man. Trust me, I'm not drunk. I haven't drunk a fucking thing.
Deemer.
Yippee!
Defensive
Who's a cafe?
shut them down.
I heard cafe
Sancho.
means full
Son.
breakfast.
Now racing past his man. Oh, great defending.
If only you had to pay for them yourself.
Openda. Well, great read there to intercept.
And get paid. It's free food. You win.
Counter chance looks very real. Will they profit from this situation?
It's food you don't have to cook yourself.
And a chance for the equaliser. Penalty now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Promising sequence. Crossing into the middle.
Bugger. Bugger. Burger.
Good tackle. Joris van
I
Overeen.
don't want any burger, I want a muff burger.
Nelson. Tremendous ball.
I want a fair burger from a 18-year-old who hasn't washed for a week. So in other words, I want a fillet of fish.
He got there. Danger here as he runs at them. Son.
No, what's disgusting is when somebody else's mayonnaise is already there.
Breaking at pace. Doing what they
That ain't tartar sauce, that's Darren's!
High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is
of high quality.
Could be worse. It could have been called Jake.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline.
Hey, at least they were nice enough not to name you 4 times.
Now a decent position. Plays into the box.
I've got so many fucking names I can't count.
Well, he has to finish.
And none of them are 4 letters.
Lucky result to aim for, and he hasn't even hit the target. That's a poor attempt.
I can count better than most.
There you have it. Plenty of chances created, lots of good attacking football, but the finishing has been terrible, and they may live to regret it come the end of the game.
It really wasn't.
On the break. So we might make real progress.
Yeah, it's spelt M-N-A-M-E.
Nelson.
And if you're asking why, you forgot it.
Defensively here. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
My name.
Gives it a go. Save, but still a chance. And a corner to the vampires as they try to press home their advantage. He succeeds in clearing it. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
So which letter did you think was a double? The J or the E? Are you Jake or Jake? Yeah. I'm still waiting for you to find info back in Fenway.
And the second half is underway. Vampires with the advantage, but no room for complacency.
Except his first name isn't info.
And dispossessed.
No, you didn't. Oh my ear.
Showing fine vision.
Oh my ear.
Playing with purpose and control.
I know his name's info.
And a chance to elevate. Fine keeping to push that away.
Ah!
And the cross into the
There's a ghost in my house.
Good put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
Is that where all my sheets are going?
Well, that is how to play advantage. And how well the keeper did.
It's better than a haunted whore.
He reacted so quickly there.
The last thing you want to do is stick your dick in a woman, and then when you pull it out, a head pops out and goes, "Have you quite finished?"
Speculative effort. Superb block.
Like something out of Alien.
Demers. Crossing opportunity.
I'm surprised you even know that reference.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. The conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
It's an alien chasing down Jimmy Savile.
Well, he's outplayed and outfought him. Dempsey. And on
Well, we know where Matthew got all his money.
shot attempted. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Joris van Overeem.
Oh no. Get off me, she said. You're too fucking fat to roll over. Bend me over, I can't breathe.
Back to Dempsey. Tremendous block. here. Joris van Overeem. Can they get in behind them? And in the perfect position to read it.
The fall of a man that doesn't play golden goal in friendlies.
They might be onto something.
To me!
Struggling to get it away. Well, that's the end.
I should hope not. The mess, the smell.
Just cutting off the supply.
This isn't just any piss, this is an MLS piss.
An attacking possibility.
This isn't any orgasm, this is a Jimmy Savile orgasm. You're not awake when I do it. I would ask you, could you feel it, but you're dead. She didn't say no, officer. She was in a coma. Well, she still didn't say no. I took in moans as a yes. If I would have knew I was going to get in so much trouble, I wouldn't have said I was her undertaker. She said kick the bucket. I didn't know I was going to lose my foot. It wasn't as tight. It wasn't that tight when I put my foot in there, honest. What did you use to put the... Yes. I also know someone that forgot they had a Tampax in and had sex and had to go up with the bush to get it removed. Because he pushed the string right up. And he wasn't even a well-endowed man. Her exact words was, it's like having sex with... a pea pod. Yeah, it holds like 4 peas. The same person had chipmunks. He was fixing the floorboards and thought it was funny because he pissed her off to open the chipmunk cage. And then sat there for 3 hours, for I think it was 13 hours, watching him rip up floorboards trying to catch these chipmunks. She wasn't lolling by the end of it. He threw the plank. He threw the plank of wood off the floor against the wall. The bloody surround sound system fell off the wall straight onto the chipmunk. It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. Poor Dale. Chip was very upset. They were called Chip and Dale. They were named after the Disney ones. No, they don't like cheese, sorry. You did say Cheez-Its, didn't you?
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner as always is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we
What
really
the
should
fuck
be
is
in
this?
for a magnificent occasion. It's the Vampires.
EA fucked up and put me in virtually the same fucking kit.
As always, Derek, we've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside.
No luck, lol. I lose. That's just irony. Trust it to be David that scored.
Let's see what happens next.
Something I can't do.
Joris van Overeen. An encouraging Vampires.
That wasn't a bicycle kick, that was me going on my fucking head.
Leads an accurate cross. Comfortable piece of defending.
To be fair, that took skill considering I slipped.
Cleared away comprehensively.
Not as funny as you get nearly knocked out by Orlando with his swinging arms. Hang on. This is coming from someone that beat two of them in a competition. Who's left the window open? I hear the breeze.
Demers. Ikoma Luis Openda. Defensive efficiency personified. Very good interception. Can he convert
Ah!
the way through?
Wee! Ah, wee!
Easy meet for the goalkeeper.
Well, I kicked her in the shins and then spunked in her eye. I call her Captain Jack Swallows. Captain Jack Swallows none.
Now what can the Vampires do from this position? And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre.
Ahmed called. I can tell you he's got another supply of Afghan rugs.
Fruitful looking attack. Opportunity. Can he finish here? Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Oh yeah, you got it wrong when we were camping. They weren't dogging, they were doggying.
Laurent Jans. Getting forward.
It's called family friendly.
Moving the ball nicely.
So they're a bit too friendly with their family.
He read that brilliantly at the back. Maurice.
Do you remember shouting, "Can I join in?"
Internacional could press it on the flank. Oh, he's left his marker for dead.
You also shouted, hang on, you also shouted, I don't mind it up the arse as long as I can give it to your daughter.
Great opportunity.
He must be carefully here. Goodness, what's the keeper doing? In it goes!
No. I can drink a full bottle of rum and not be fucking drunk. I was not. I was fucking angry. Trust me. That's not me pissed. Me pissed, I'm throwing up everywhere. I do. Nah, what was worse was the fucking weird guy that was talking about the material.
As you can see, when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
See a players waiting in the middle. Ronaldo. Oh, really good keeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Yes, but when you're shouting, I'll show the woman what kind of material it is. And I'm going, no.
But just a fraction offside.
And then you fell off the fucking chair. Backwards. Yeah, it's your fat ass.
From the wide position. Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. Well, the card is out and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Well, a really good idea, but missing by a large margin. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here.
We could always message Sinead and ask her.
First half, they've been outfought, outplayed and outrun. They need to improve all aspects of their play.
You could ask her whether your shenads are big too.
Moving it forward. The right place to cut out the pass.
You haven't seen hers either.
Pressing really high.
Kage.
Good looking,
Meow.
but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end.
Do, 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 do.
Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Delivering it into the box. No nonsense clearance.
I think you need to go to the doctors. You've caught crabs from something. You're constantly scratching your balls. It sounded like balls. It sounded like you said I'm scratching my nuts. Who's a cripple?
Into the second half then, and the Vampires know they need to raise their game here.
No, psychotic fat bitch is not fucking a cripple.
Corner given.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game.
It's not clever, technically. It's funny, this is not clever.
Cuts in from the flank. Putting it wide from
Yeah,
there.
but no offence, who'd want to have kids with that? She probably done him a favour there, didn't he? No, you still ejaculate.
A real promise shown by the Vampires. Nelson.
He's not a eunuch.
Joris van Overeem. And possession given away.
She didn't cut his cock off. Didn't castrate him, they just stopped him having kids.
It's there for him. Something to worry about here. Goal! A running riot here. Almost out of sight. Continuing with the action. And Internacional.
She probably done him a favour there. Well, his other one's made him suicidal. Why would he want more?
Overeem.
We're not going down that conversation while I'm streaming.
Getting forward.
And how I think anyone that tries committing suicide when they got kids is a fucking coward.
And a tidy tackle.
No, because then they'd be Johnny's kids.
It is. Here's Waterhouse. No way through.
And Johnny's a worse jippo than your uncle.
They will now make
You probably know Johnny Jones. Callum probably does.
Elects to go short. Teammate available. Another goal! They've been thrown to four now. A rampant display. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0.
And he's so proud of it.
Jans. Demers. Oh, that's
Bell ends are useful.
could be a chance to break here.
He's a spunk waffle. Isn't that dodgy fucking clothing brand that people wear now?
And he has the measure of his man. I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Substitution
So-
time it is.
Those stats tell you everything. They're opening up your position as well. And while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
The only thing he could box was Amazon Prime.
Daniel Dankelay. It's with Van Overeem.
No, it just meant he could fight. Just meant he could fight. Bare knuckle boxing, for anyone that grew up in the fucking 80s, was a Friday night in the fucking street. Fighting fucking
Demers.
drunkards.
It's with Van Overeem.
There's no fucking bare knuckle boxing around here.
Possession again.
I told you, I'm not doing that one.
Jonathan David.
The only way I go to watch Wales play is if I take him, and then I've got to do with you and him just whinging at each other. Him got a face like a sauerkraut because we're taking the piss out of him.
Sure that there were no scraps.
I really just can't be asked.
Needs to tread carefully.
I get front row seat.
Joris Van Overeem.
Yeah,
Jans.
I get in the disabled area.
Demers. It's with Van Overeem.
His name must be Jake.
Body on the line.
Answer me a question. Are you depressed? Do you have to take medication for anxiety?
David. Racing forward.
Therefore you have a downy. That's what it's called when you're a depressant. It's called having a downy.
And this is wearing the look of Mission Impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, this is certainly a performance to forget because they've been...
No, that's called
How many times have they been over
a teenager with a TV and an Xbox.
done better than this? It's been a visual display.
And it's played into the centre.
You've always had a TV, what you want about?
Degree of difficulty at all for the keeper.
You never had the fucking, it's sunny, get the fuck outside.
Joris Van Overeem. Daniel Dankelay. And so into final 5 minutes. It's with Van Overeem. Demers.
Yeah, pedos and nut jobs.
Overeem.
It's Merlin's Bridge.
Daniel Dankelay.
And Kieran's dealer.
Promising possession, this. And into the clutches of the goalkeeper.
So back when you had a friend close by.
The stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on.
Why would he melt if it was raining?
It's a weighted pass.
What is it with you and fat?
To catch it perfectly. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a whole.
Yes, but you were insulting a cunt. Easy way to put it. Was he, if you had to describe him in a shape, was he a rectangle or an oval? Or a circle? Why were you looking at his dad's to know he was huge? Do we though? Are you sure? You're only 90%. I don't really want to see cock, but if it's in front of me, I look. Oh look, it goes down to his kneecaps. Bet you his mother has a good time. Fucking hell. What was it called? Kangaroo Jack. Have you met Rocky Balboa? No, Adrian. I've got a boner. That's what his father said. So let me get this right. At least 10% of the time you want to see cock. So what you're saying, you can't even see your own cock? No, it's because it tucks in for the shelf. We always said you had a maggot. I can't play FIFA, I can't fucking see. So if we're in a bar, there's a 10% chance we can convince you to look at the guy's dick. Nah, you wouldn't. Yeah, we'll just... No. Do you want to know what we do? We walk in the pub, and as soon as we walk in the pub, we just go, you're going to have to excuse him, he's a bit special. He's a bit of a spack. There is no surprise, let's be honest. And I kept doing it. It was really funny. She fancied you, mate. Not as funny as us in Home Bargains, though. Do you mind not using that? To be fair, that was my fault. I done a Logan joke. Maybe she wanted a bit of a young stud. So obviously she wasn't looking at you. What? English? No, I think she... No, it was when Nikki gave her that fucking look. She seemed fucked off. That look... I was creased. Are we going for the list of your exes, are we? Well, menopausal whore, Ali. No, it's Matthew's sister, remember? No, what pissed Matthew off with that one was when I went, you can always do a Lee Evans and give her one for me. That's not very nice. Yeah, but that's not really nice. Like taking the piss out of his girlfriend because she eats curry. Next time you should ask him, is it like going down on a pita bread? No, because it was never proven. It was unfair on his wife. Oh, not again. You haven't pooed yourself, have you? Are you touching cloth? If it goes stiffy, don't give it a whiffy. I'm not on about your arsehole going stiff, mate. Where's the G-prod, bitch? What? Go stiffy when you stick a finger up an arsehole? I thought you would, you're kind of an expert in the field. No, she fingered your shenads, remember? Helen Shadad, what? I had been drinking fucking... Do you know what's was really annoying. He seemed like the fucking guy that would actually follow through with it. Because that would have been fucking funny as fuck.
Ryan Tunnicliffe. Showing a real will to win the ball.
Rich Hanna.
Chance to play it in. Well shown inside. Can they put it away? And he clears it out of harm's way.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
And now they just go on call with Jap.
Oh, lovely ball.
Jealous.
Fine use of the ball. Splendid defending.
He's gullible enough to stick a file up his ass. What more?
Well, that's a pass of high quality.
He's from fucking Bridgend. What did you expect? Like,
Well, it's a well attempt. He needed something better. Offside, however.
Well, you're right. He did
they all come from the same place, though.
shocking miss.
Fucking slappers vag.
Tunnicliffe. Agustin Ursi.
Yeah, but it's where all the teens hang out.
Nelson.
We're going down slappers vag.
Getting in there to take it away.
Ugly fucker
Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Promising looking ball.
that you have the hops for.
There goes the opening goal of this contest. So on they go. The game continues. Is there to be a response from Vampires? There needs to be. This attack looks highly.
Nearly as funny as me saying Sean.
He dealt with that ball played in rather well. Is it the Monster?
Don't need to know.
Gulin.
How do I put this? You've got a mouth like a sewer rat. No.
Oh, nice ball.
No.
And missing the chance to get the
If you knew it was going to get me into fucking a lot of trouble, you'd fucking use it.
But it's a wasted opportunity.
Especially if I pissed you off. Exactly. I'm not fucking stupid, lad.
Nelson.
I like getting fucked. No, 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 no. I'd never get fucked again. She'd chop my fucking cock off.
A level contest. 1-1.
You'd have to finger my hole.
To attack from the wide areas. Tunnicliffe. And then Yido. Excellent pass.
No,
Oh, but they've lost it now.
that's not very nice. The problem is I'm trying to work out in that house who you could actually headbutt out the window.
Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline.
Right.
Crossing opportunity.
I only play FIFA.
Every goalkeeper would expect to make. Playing with purpose and control.
There's a first.
Nelson.
Even the simulator won't let you lick a woman. It's for Kieran.
A chance to whip it in.
Was it a filing cabinet?
Really wasn't a great effort, was it?
Hey! Do you want a medal for that too? You didn't get a medal for showing up, you got a medal for a roly-poly.
And with that, the first half.
Yeah, you could roll around like a teddy bear without falling over. Can I ask you a question?
Promising looking ball.
Was it you that was referring to it as spastics gymnastics?
The opening goal in this contest.
Someone referred to it as spastics gymnastics.
And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's all right.
Is it like a Haribo Star Mix? A load of mixtures of things that are tangy.
And the second half is underway.
Who is?
With the advantage, but no room for complacency. Joris van Overeem.
Nah, fair play to you, dude.
Lorjans. Nelson. Oh, good looking run. Oh, he's found the man.
Yeah, you could have been against two people in a wheelchair and lose.
Just what they wanted and just what they deserved.
Then you could be a cripple's nipple.
Ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next?
Or a really big idea.
Really getting stuck in.
One of which you don't really play.
Can they do something positive on the counter?
Whee! 14 cans, do. I don't think I'm sleeping again. Too much fucking caffeine.
Succeeded in keeping it in play. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Deep.
What you
Oh,
what you say? Not legally, you can't. Well, you probably could. Because you could put something in someone's Coke and say, and just put it down to a bad batch.
beautiful. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was.
Take over the world.
They didn't have the ball, but not anymore.
Hey brain, what we're doing today? The same thing we do every day. Take over the world.
Difficult to stop him.
Nah. Best cartoon ever is Pinky and the Brain.
It's time to play it over.
What are we doing today, Brain?
When he made that interception look routine, in truth it wasn't. Applying vigorous pressure.
No, they're two fucking hamsters. Or rats. Mice thingies.
Ryan sonically.
No, best cartoon program, Big Mouth.
Agustin Ursi. Now moving it nicely.
With Laura. Please.
He could pick out his teammates. Tremendous challenge. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity.
You should put it on downstairs and go, Yorkie, I've got something for you to watch.
Options at the back post here. Missed by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved the goal.
Just pick the one with the talking pussy.
Warmed up and both will come on here.
No, the talking pussy. The first time the pussy talks, because it comes out of nowhere and it's got this fucking weird squeaky voice. You get used to it after a while.
Into their front way as much
The first time was fucking weird.
Opportunity.
You're telling me it wasn't weird when the episode started with this thing and then it zoomed out and it turned out to be a vag.
And the substitution.
The big giant wave. Nah, the elves.
Trying to deliver it accurately.
Santa Claus is dick.
To really pose a threat. 20 minutes to go. Now what can the Vampires do from this position? It should be. Oh, that is a majestic goal.
I normally fell asleep. What you on about?
Superbly done. So back in action, and the Vampires hold all the aces here.
I only eat vegan sausages.
Giving it away.
I wouldn't buy me a top that says I'm a vegetarian.
Lorient.
Because I'll buy you the one that says I've got a pride problem ever since my girlfriend turned it to plastic.
From Overeem. Openda. Oh, that's an interesting pass.
Like what we should do to the Spurs shit.
There's still an issue here. Into the clutches.
Burn it, melt it down, and stick it in as a trophy.
Maradona. Ursi. And Maradona has it.
Benjamin Mendy.
David Doulin. Could be troublesome. Well, that takes the wind out of the
Why don't you get one with your leather boy on?
Now can they
No,
counter?
Sun Young Minge. Why would you get to die after shit? You don't. You even said that if you support a team in France, it isn't that one.
Goalkeeper's ball. Disappointingly.
It makes no sense. You have a thing for big.
Oh, what's he gone and done? Happy to take on the shot.
I gotta. I can't say what I was gonna say because I'm streaming, so. But you know what I mean.
You can see
Yeah, that's the one.
defenders so easily to change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is.
Have that
Correctly decided.
and that.
Might be a chance here.
About 60 quid.
Strong hand on that one.
Depends what season. Depends on whether it's new.
Daniel Dankelau. Oh, nice looking pass. The delivery.
First of all, I thought I was getting you one for your birthday.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans.
I'm not buying you one from when he was at PSG. I told you, I buy one from his time at Everton. Yes. Because all Nix understands is, you want a blue one. She don't follow football. Off. It's not like it's Dybala or anything. That's because you bought it too fucking tight. A football shirt is not supposed to be that tight that it looks like you need to wear a bra. Wait till it's cold. Your Juventus sign's going to look like it's got a penis. I see your tiny dick! It's not on your head though, it's on your chest. So all day you dream about sex and then you're rubbing your nipple. Do you know how you solve that problem? Tit tape. Laura should have some, she does theatre.
Occasion. It's the Vampires up against the Dons.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
He's still number one in there. He's still got the number one Italy shirt.
And here's how it looks for Dons. Marc-Andre ter Stegen stands between the posts.
Because he wanted to go to the World Cup, but Italy didn't qualify.
Dani Parejo starts with Nabil Fekir in the centre of midfield, and leading the line today, Raul. Well, when you hit a particular...
Why are you looking at AC Milan for? What have you seen?
to be highlighted. 100 appearances for the club as of today. Stuart, quite the accomplishment.
Well, it's been a brilliant signing, hasn't he? The fans love him. He seems to enjoy playing his football here, and he's improved the squad.
Why would you get Ibrahimovic?
Getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Well, let's
He played for United.
certainly not accurate enough.
It's like getting an Aguero shirt. He played for fucking City.
Wilson, an encouraging Vampires move here.
It doesn't matter how class you are, the shirt can ruin it.
Well, that piece of defending.
George Best, great player. Shit team. United.
They might be able to get in now. Well, he stopped it out of there without much fuss.
He was when he was at Leicester.
Oh, great.
See, look what the shirt can do, people. Do you know what's going on with the Jamie Vardy Rooney thing?
And taken short.
I haven't been fucking following it. I couldn't give a shit.
It has to be. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. So the Vampires get the ball moving again. Can they find a response now? Marcos Acuna. Intense pressure. Oh, lovely ball. And that is defending of the highest order. Vampires moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Read it well. Isco. Well, he
Yeah, Bayern don't need the money.
target, Stuart.
They're not a strapped team like Spurs.
Don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Yeah, in the sale for last season's.
Demers.
This season's won 70 quid, mate.
And that's
Yes, but it's not this season. They've already released next season's kit.
and slipped through beautifully. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. So 2-0 now, and the advantage accrues on the attacking side. And a tidy challenge.
Would it really then?
You can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession.
They give you plenty of room for your big shenanigans.
Good display from them so far.
Plenty of room to scratch them.
Good technique displayed.
Please sir, my nipples are in there. They're fucking huge.
Over the touchline.
Sorry, Juventus, I don't like your shit. You're assigning ribbons to my nipples.
It's over.
I want a refund on your shit.
On to Raul. That's an opportunity for Isco.
I want to do you for sexual assault. Your top keeps touching me up.
Just look how he reacts.
Keen to take it short here. Canales.
I want to sue you for nothing because I can't hear you.
There it is. The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
All I heard was, I want to sue you for sign shit, and that was it.
It's been a Don's masterclass, and it's a matter of how many you just feel.
No, I want to sue you for sexual harassment. You'd get more money than a fucking shirt for it.
And he plays in. Marcos Acuna. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. They're trying to get right into his face. Breaking at pace. Electing to cross into the centre. A very effective clearance.
Just when it's Juventus that agree where the Adidas sign goes and all.
Raul. Now potential danger. And the alarm bells are ringing.
Still classed as their shirt.
Is it going to be? Marcos Acuna. Isco. Opportunity here.
You should have bought a bigger one, you big titted beast. You don't see Akin Fenwell where you're in a medium when he's an XL. No, it's one L for your boobs and the other L for your tits. But from the sounds of it, your nipples are the size of your tits. I'm looking over there and over there. You need a push-up bra. It pushes him in the middle. Bingo wings! They're not bingo wings, they're my fucking nipples! My ankles!
Delicious piece of skill.
My tits drag the floor like a cheap asshole.
Unconvincing defending.
Fantasy.
Raul.
Lover boy.
Well, not the pass he had in mind.
Men can fancy footballers too, you know. Like you do with Sun Young Minge. Well, maybe you should, you're a bit pale.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
No, you're a whiter shade of pale. What you want about? I'm not pale. Your mother's the ghost, not me. Yeah, we know which half that is. Your mouth and your big chode. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine putting that on a dating profile? So I get two things from my father. My mouth and my chode. I want to join the small wiener club. Means I've got a tree trunk. Please, sir. Please, sir, I want my leaves back. Can I pot it in some soil? It might grow a bit with enough water. It does like being wet. Imagine if Hulk was true to form. It'd be Thanos all over again. No one wants to see that. Big purple dick versus big green dick. It was. What would have been funnier is if someone would have fucking turned it into a video of a lightsaber fight. How would you know? You weren't on the set. You don't know what screwdriver they were using. No one cares. He doesn't really play. I want the Muller. No, I want the sandwich. And a big piece of chocolate cake. Because I fat bastard. It'd be funny as fuck. Hogan's matches were always slow. What were you on about? He was the original 4-move guy. 73 to be precise. Ah? 90-year-old what? I hear nothing. Fakir? Fedge. I don't know, I hear nothing. Hello?
Determined block.
It's not really a bone though, is it? It's a bit of massage and graissal. It's a waterbed. No, I'm having a fucking shower. No, I'm from Primark, bitch. Made for Jake. Why are your walls fighting back? Sorry, my laptop raped me. The phone turned up and I got an erection. What? Well, you did say you wanted presents off Santa Claus.
And a warm welcome to Wembley, the home of football. My name is Derek Ray. Sitting next to me here on the commentary
He
couch,
can't help it if his present was a wet arsehole.
field man Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Pret versus the Vampires.
No, but this is not a moist, it's wet.
Good game. Great atmosphere.
Moist is completely different.
Teams full of quality. Some interesting matches.
Santa's not black.
Two captains that want to play an attractive brand of football.
Real chance. And how well the keeper did.
Moisey Keane.
Exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
We all know you want Moisey Keane's wet dick.
Played over. Well, not ties in the
A sign cleared.
goal kick.
Well, I think the defender just about did enough there. That was a chance.
And a what?
The starting 11 for Pret. David De Gea starts in goal.
Surely you'd prefer a medal.
Fernandinho in centre midfield. And as for the attack, well, it has a bold look about it with 3 forwards listed from the beginning.
I'll get you a plaque that says, all I want for Christmas is a signed picture of Moisey Keane's dick.
So the action continues. That goal really shaking things up. What sort of response will it bring out of the Vampires?
No, you got something you can do for me. See that big cock of yours?
Space out wide.
This is a camera. Now stick it in front of it.
A corner will ensue.
I want you to go to the bathroom, pull down your shorts and take a picture of your big,
Smuggled away.
small man-hooded cock.
Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch.
You don't want to know. I can't say a lot of things on the stream.
On to Haaland. Fernandinho.
We know what you like. We already know.
Strolling in the tackle.
So if you want to shout it all you want to.
Be troublesome. Now he's got to stay calm. Well, that was a guilty.
No, I think the word I'm looking for is
Well, I'm not sure how
I'm finally coming out.
there. That's to poor effort.
Who's gaming? Everyone's gay.
He read it well, intercepting it.
Yes, everyone's gay. Because everyone at some point in their life has been fucking happy. Doesn't last though.
Nelson.
That I'm just not willing to cross.
It's with Van Overheim. Daniel Duncan.
It's not a lie.
Can he put it away?
You haven't been in a 16-year-old virgin named Sean.
Behind for him to chase. Good technique displayed.
Who said it was a hair?
Using his physical strength to shield it. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And problem solved for now. Well, Franks did well to regain control of the ball.
I'm always getting punched. What's new?
Counter looks on here. Options available.
Punch, tongs and feet.
Ball over the top. Nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately.
I said I got tongs in feet.
Openda.
No, there was fucking two of them. Yes. There's weird clicky things.
Superb save.
Yes, just one went in further than the other.
Got away completely.
Just like when you stick the tip in an arsehole.
Daniel Dankelau.
And when it does, you've got to say it was a slip.
Still behind, but the
No, arsehole! Oh, well, I'm already in now.
Joris van Overeem.
So he rape if she reports it.
He could pick out a teammate. They went for a well thought out piece of defending.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the
You have a thing about being raped by Frank.
so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
He's given it straight to the opposition.
That's... No, you... bollocks.
In possession.
Puro. If he can eat his own bollocks, fair play to him.
Very good reading of the game.
They must dangle very low to be able to get him in his mouth. No wonder he hardly ever sits down.
To keep possession. Crisp tackling. Good visualisation and execution.
No! You tie them together.
Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility.
Yes.
Card, let's see. Well, he has been
Death by scrote.
He's going well.
Well, that's going to make it interesting now. He's just
Man caught. Man caught.
Perfect challenge.
Man caught in Halford West, hanging from testicles.
Really closing him down. Lewandowski. Can they do something positive?
Turns out he had testicle trauma.
All hands on deck. Well, it could be on for him here. It's in. Looking really relaxed and confident.
Left.
Not giving the
Aye.
opposition much of a looking.
Testy? Who's testy?
For them here.
No, decals is what goes on a car, innit?
Well, the keeper had to think about it for a
I'm
moment.
losing to 10 men 2-0. Yeah, it is nice. I need 2 fucking wins.
Salah.
Now what's painful?
Just 1 minute of stoppage time,
Don't know.
say the officials.
Probably.
Now
It hasn't binged at the bottom.
promising looking ball.
Going his left.
Alarm bells are ringing. It's still alive.
How do you know?
That is that for the first.
Yeah, now it is.